I'm back for another video, and I have a lot of things on the table, but this is the December episode of No Spend, Low Spend, and this wasn't truly a low spend, but I've got some ideas for next year. So, you can see I've got a few things on the table, and I think, why don't we just dive right on in, get started. So the first thing that I bought this month, on the 1st, I went to Jetpens, and I'm using the A5 size as my bullet journal, and you'll be seeing soon. I've filmed a video of a little bit of this, but I needed to buy a new Midori notebook. I had one that hadn't been used, and I wanted to make sure I had two. They only have 176 pages. So I needed to make sure I had two because I know I won't fit the whole year in just one of these. So I wanted to get another. And then also something I picked up were these. I picked up a 3-pack of the Midori MD blank inserts, so that way I can use them for arting. So I got the bullet journal and some arting ideas. So I got that. So my Jetpens A5 inserts came to $29.30. Then that same day, I went over to artisa.com, and I wanted to order some like mixed media paper. These that could be used for arting. I have some Artisa mixed media paper. Oh, I had a couple of little... I just wanted to try some watercolor pencils and some Tombow markers on it with water. And it barely wrinkled at all. I have some larger books by Artisa, but I wanted something a little bit small. The only thing is it came with a pack of 3. So I have 180 sheets of this paper. So I'm fine for paper for the next few years. But that came to $13.49, which actually is a really good deal. During the month of November and December, I was a guest on Mindy Lacefield's My Christmas Bullet Journal, and I had gotten a set of the holiday set of Tombow markers, and there were a couple of colors that Mindy had used that weren't on in the set that she used in some of her tutorials on Patreon. And so I picked up 2 of the colors that were in the set, and then I picked up a few extras. And I ordered them from dickblick.com because they actually had a better price for them, and that was $22.24. And I knew they had the colors in stock that I wanted. I went to Jetpens. I was thinking a lot this year about my bullet journal. Something that Midori makes is they make these sticker calendars with a Monday start that are the same cream color as their MD paper, and it is MD paper, except it's just sticky on the back. And they also come with like a 2020, and then I put back here the 2021. So I decided to buy those because of how I'm using this bullet journal. I don't need a big fancy spread over 2 pages. I thought I could use this and then use this space for monthly tasks or tracking things. I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet, but at least I have my monthly view set up so I can track my YouTube videos and stuff. So I bought those, and in Mindy's class, she used this wonderful set of Tombow colored pencils. They are the Eurojiten. They're like kind of like your bright, like your normal highlighter colors. Well, they have a couple of other sets, and I thought this one looked so beautiful. It had a black, like a crimson, cork, what is this one? Cinnamon, and this one is a chestnut brown. They're beautiful colors. So I decided to order those, and I also ordered this, the Sarasa multi-pen. Actually, I ordered two of them, one for me and one for the husband. He got it as a Hanukkah gift one night. It has the pencil and then 4 inks. And yeah, it's a nice little pen. So that came to Jetpens, $35.91. Then I did something impulsive, and I think you've seen the unboxing of this by now. I bought this beautiful Filofax Pocket Ochre Molden, and I have moved on in, and it's taken the place of my passport. It's my wallet, my everyday carry, making sure everything's hidden, and it's my like calendar on the go type deal. So that I got from Amazon, and that was $70.48. Amazon has not been my friend this month. Then I went to Amazon one more time because I'm trying to use up all of my, besides this I can buy replacements for, but I'm trying to use up all of my like Papermate flares and Muji gel pens and stuff like that. And I wanted to get something that I could refill with some of the inks that I have for my fountain pens. That is a ball pen. And this is the J. Irvine roller ball that is refillable. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a ink fill in there. And I've started using this, and it is a great little pen. I got this pen, and then the refill, whatever you call that for it, and that came to $14.28 from Amazon. And then I did make one last purchase from Amazon, but it was money sent to me from my mother for Hanukkah, so I don't think it counts because it wasn't money that I had. But I decided to buy the Ochre Malden in the personal size. So I have a lovely little set of Filofax Ochre Maldens, and I'm loving these. And I have it set up the exact same way as I have my Pocket. Yeah. So that came to a little bit more expensive than the Pocket. It was $92.19, but I'm not including it in my total because it was gifted to me from my mother. So my total for the month of December was $185.70, which when you compare it with like other months, like January, $348. February wasn't too bad, but March. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Post-it note out and total up my 12 months of no spend, low spend. Actually, here, let me do it on a piece of, oh, I don't want to waste this paper. It's good paper. Just a sec. January. Okay, so when you take the total that I had for each month, some months better, $36. Some months not so good, $379.27. The total comes to $2,477.04. I knew it was going to be around $2,500, $2,500. So yes, that is totally not a no-spend year. But this was a good thing for me to do this year because, first of all, I got to see, I got to track, how I paid, what I paid for, when I paid. I have tracking of the days of when I paid. That's very helpful information to have. So, yes, there were some great things that happened this year. Like, we did pay off all of our credit cards. So even with spending that much money, which was really more than it's more than I wanted to spend, let's say it that way. But I'm not surprised that it's that much. But something that I was thinking about the other day, and there was our grocery bill from Walmart. Fun. Here in my Filofax, I wrote some goals for myself for 2020 for the no spend, low spend. I'm not going to buy any pens anymore. I have so many pens, like this, and with now having this refillable pen, I have a refillable ball pen that I can choose the color I want from the inks that I have, along with my fountain pens. So there's no more need for buying single-use disposable pens. This pen is very similar to a Muji pen, and I love it, but once you use it, you're throwing this plastic into the trash. So something that I want to do is I want to make some more ethical decisions regarding that. I don't want to buy any more markers for a while. I have all of these, plus I have the Artis Loft ones, plus I have all of the ones that Artis sent me, the dual tip, the real brush pens, the markers, all of that. I don't want to buy any more colored pencils because I have these. I have the Artist Loft ones. I have the Artis ones. Colored pencils, plus I have the Jane Davenport Prisma. You name it, I have colored pencils. What I've also decided is I'm not going to buy calendar inserts anymore. For this year, I'm using Paper and Cat's calendar, but I've also purchased her digital in my Peaky Dory design with the 2 pages of grid, 2 month, 2 pages of grid, 2 month. I have it in the undated, so I'm set for all of my sizes. Passport, pocket, personal. I have it in standard Midori. I have it in every size, so I don't need to buy any more calendars. So that also means I'm not going to buy any more digital inserts because I have the ability to make them myself. I have all of the paper cutters. I've got all the fancy printers, trimmers, corner rounders. I've also determined that I'm not going to buy any more leather covers at all. I do have another thing like this that will be arriving, but that will be in the January. No spend, low spend. But I'm not going to buy any more leather covers. I was thinking a lot about the Chic Sparrow sale that they had, how they were having that 50% off inventory sale. Everything I wanted or thought I would like was either out of stock or the coupon didn't work for it. So that for me, was a big win. I didn't buy anything. I'm not going to buy any more Foxy Fix notebooks. I'm not going to buy any more. The only one I might buy is maybe another notebook from Lady Falcon Traveler, because I have a few points that I might use, but I'm not going to make that decision until at least June and make it maybe a birthday surprise for myself. So no leather covers, no ring planners. I'm not going to buy any stickers anymore because I have the ability to make my own stickers. I have silhouette, I have portrait, I have a mint machine, I have all of that stuff. If it's something that I really feel I need, I'm going to make it myself. I'm not going to buy any more pencil pouches or pencil cases. I have a huge backpack full of that type of stuff, and I don't need any more. I'm not going to buy any more art supplies for the year because I have all those Artisa acrylic paints and all of the brushes and watercolor pencils and colored pencils and these. So there's no need for that, and no more markers. I've decided that this is going to be Burgess Taylor. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned her. She determined that, like, this last year, 2019, was going to be her year of use. And that is what I want for myself as well. I'm going to use the things I have. Because after a while, like, these markers will dry up, and if I haven't used them, what's the point of buying them? Just have them sit there. Use the stuff you have. So that's my intentions. So that's kind of how my 2019 went for my no spend, low spend. I'm still going to keep this series continuing in the future, but hopefully there will be fewer. Hopefully the videos will be a lot shorter. We'll be like, look at that, I spent $5. Look at that, I spent nothing. You know, to have more months like August where it was $36 would be quite nice. So there you go. How did you do this month? How did you do this year? You know, what are you planning on doing for next year? You know, what are your goals? What are your, you know, what are your thoughts? Also, we were able to start a savings account and have, like, a substantial amount of money in it. Now, I would love to have that amount of money in it. And that is one reason why I am going to be much more serious. Draw a little key cat. That's why I'm going to be much more serious this coming year, is I would love to have that along with what we have and added into that, our savings account for, I don't know what we're going to plan for, but that'd be nice to have that in an account making some money for us. So there you go. You know, leave a comment down below. You know, tell me some of your ideas. What are you planning? What are your goals for your tracking of your spending for the coming year? Because I think we can all help each other. I know I was a little kind of squirrel this year, but it was good for me to track, and I did track. I'm not good at tracking, so for me to be able to do that was good. You know, so let's start a conversation to see some ways that we can, you know, help everyone, not just look at my fancy new thing. Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.